In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young boy named Aslam. Aslam was known for his kind heart, strong faith, and love for the Quran. From a very young age, he had developed a deep connection with the words of Allah and the recitation of the Quran. Every morning before the sun rose, Aslam would wake up and make his way to the local mosque. He would sit in a quiet corner, eagerly waiting for the Imam to begin the recitation of the Quran. As the Imam's voice echoed through the mosque, Aslam would close his eyes and immerse himself in the beautiful verses. Aslam's love for the Quran was not limited to the mosque. He would spend hours at home, reciting the verses, trying to perfect his pronunciation and understanding. His family marveled at his dedication and his passion for the words of Allah. One day, news reached the village of a prestigious Quran recitation competition that was being held in the nearby city. The competition aimed to bring together the most talented reciters from all across the region. Aslam's eyes lit up with excitement when he heard about it. Without a second thought, Aslam decided to participate in the competition. He spent weeks preparing, reciting the Quran with even more devotion and sincerity. He sought the guidance of scholars and practiced tirelessly, determined to showcase his love for the Quran on a larger platform. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. Aslam traveled to the city, his heart filled with hope and a deep connection to the words he held so dear. As he entered the competition hall, he couldn't help but feel a mix of nervousness and anticipation. One by one, participants took turns reciting verses from the Quran. Each reciter had their own unique style, and the air was filled with the melodious sound of the words of Allah. As Aslam waited for his turn, he whispered a prayer, seeking Allah's guidance and blessings. When Aslam's turn came, he stood before the audience with a humble heart and began to recite. His voice carried a purity and tranquility that touched the hearts of those listening. With every verse he recited, the audience was captivated by his sincere devotion and the love he poured into every word. As Aslam concluded his recitation, the room fell silent for a moment before erupting into applause. The judges were astounded by the young boy's heartfelt recitation and the impact it had on the audience. Aslam's dedication and love for the Quran had shown through his recitation, leaving a lasting impression on everyone present. Aslam was awarded first place in the competition, but more importantly, he had won the hearts of the people. His story spread throughout the region, inspiring others to develop a deeper connection with the Quran and encouraging them to recite it with sincerity and devotion. In the years that followed, Aslam continued his journey of studying and reciting the Quran. He became a respected scholar, using his knowledge to guide and inspire others on the path of Islam. His story became a testament to the power of the Quran and the transformative impact it can have on one's life. And so, the tale of Aslam teaches us that it is not only the beauty of the recitation that matters, but also the love, dedication, and sincerity with which we approach the words of Allah. By connecting with the Quran, we can find solace, guidance, and inspiration to lead a fulfilling and righteous life.